Hi friends, it's Miss Rosales and I'm going to read to you today a story called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sema. It's a really pretty cover and sparkly. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's, and he had different taste in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I were a better swimmer. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar, it looked like Kelp. See really close. It's a unicorn. Kelp swam toward land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with a creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. Eventually, he got the hang of it. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creatures that looked just like him, but as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals actually were unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We called them horns. Wow! They had introduced him to unicorn delicacies, a unicone, and they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home, Kelp! They made him a banner. Kelp took a deep breath in and told his friends the news. It turns out, I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns, or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide, but then he realized that maybe Just maybe. Wonder what he's thinking. He didn't have to choose. They're all playing and having fun. These guys are roasting marshmallows on their horns. The end. It says, I'm a unicorn. He's a rhinoceros. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that book. Here's the back cover. It's pretty. It has kind of a sparkle to it. Alright, guys. Bye.